Hello everyone, my name is Shantan Moitro and welcome back to my channel Excel Guru. Welcome if you are new. So in my earlier video I had covered the topic of data validation and I had done the topic of dependent dropdown, and it was a double dependent dropdown. So I hope that after watching that video you will be able to create a double dependent dropdown, and I have been receiving requests from my viewers that to create a VLOOKUP video. So today I am going to talk about the VLOOKUP function, and today I will be just covering the basic use of the VLOOKUP, and there are many advanced uses of the VLOOKUP which I will talk in the later videos. So let's start with this VLOOKUP video. So what is the VLOOKUP? So VLOOKUP, as the name suggests, stands for vertical lookup. Now what is this vertical lookup? So vertical lookup is basically when we want to derive any details of a particular entry, then we use the vertical lookup. For example, we want to derive a stock of medicines. For example, we want to know what is the stock for paracetamol or crocin, if we take the example of a particular medicine, or Calpol. So we just enter the name of the medicine, and in the inventory, if we use the VLOOKUP, then Excel will fetch the data for us. For example, how many strips of crocin or how many strips of Calpol are there in the inventory, right? So let's use the VLOOKUP in the example that we have here. So here I have some companies that makes branded shirts, for example, Peter England, Louis Philippe, Hampstead. These are all branded shirts. And here we have the different sizes of the branded shirts, right? Although S is a very hypothetical size for a branded shirt, but we have taken for our consideration. So here I will want to get the medium sized shirts prices for all the brands. So here I will create a list of the brands for my simplicity's sake. So I have told in my earlier video how to create a drop down list, so I will show it again, but if you have not watched it, I will keep the link of my dependent drop down in the description. So we go to data, then we go to data validation, and from the allow option we choose the list function, and in the source we select these brand names and we hit OK, right? So we have got the drop down list of the brands, and from this we will choose Hampstead. Now we want to get the drop down list for the size. So similar way, data validation, and from the allow option we choose the list again, and in the source we will select the sizes and we hit OK. So we have got the sizes, and from the sizes we will select the M figure. Now comes the price. So here we will use the VLOOKUP function, and we want Excel to fetch us the price of the medium sized shirts for any of the brands, whether it's Hampstead or Oxenberg or Van Heusen. So we will use the is equal to VLOOKUP, and first is the lookup value, which means that which value we want to look up. So Hampstead, this cell is my lookup value. So whatever name I put in this cell, Excel will find the details for this cell. So next comes the table array. So table array stands for where we want Excel to find the data. So this is our table array, the entire data set. And I am not selecting the table headers. So you can also select the table headers, but that won't create much of an impact if I don't select it. So this is my table array. Now comes the column index number. The column index number stands for in which column we want Excel to look for the value. So here we want the price of the medium shirts. So we want Excel to find in this medium column. So this medium column is, this is the first column, the S column is the second column, and the medium column is the third column. So my column index number will be 3, and the last option is a optional option, or we can skip that option, but I will use the 0 here, and we will close the bracket and hit enter. 0 stands for absolute match and 1 stands for approximate match. So we want the absolute match. And if we don't give any 0 or 1 or true or false, then also it will be taken as 0 by default. So here we have got the value of 1416. So let's check. For Hampstead, the medium figure is 1416. Correct. Now let's change the company. Now we want for Van Heusen. So 1478. So this is 1478. Let's check again for another one for Peter England, and this is 2655 and this is 2655. Now I have done this for M. You can also do it for S, L, XL, right? So just we have to change the column index number. For here M is in the third column. If we want to select the S, we want to get the five sizes, we want to get the prices of the S sized shirts. So we want to change the column index number from 3 to 2. Then we will get the S size, right? Similarly for L and XL. So this is the basic use of the VLOOKUP function here. And if you like my video, please press the like button. Do comment on my video because your comment is very valuable to me and it helps me improve my content. Don't forget to share my video if you like the video, and do subscribe to my channel to get more updates and more exciting videos on MS Excel. Till then, see you in the next video.